Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So one day my wife came to me and said, James, you're turning 35 this year. I was like, what? Really? I feel like I'm still in my 20s. But yes, time flies. My son is turning 7 this year and I'm no longer a young man anymore. But I do have some hard-learned lessons to share with you, especially if you're in your 20s. And I'll cover topics in career, money, relationship, and personal growth. So I hope you will enjoy this video. Number one, perfect life and work balance is impossible. Even though it's impossible to balance them out perfectly, but I still recommend everyone to try because an imbalanced lifestyle can easily lead to burnout, affecting all aspects of life. For example, your health, your relationship, etc., etc. I had a time where I had serious problems. I was working very hard every single day, like non-stop, running between meetings and clients. And after a few months, I was totally burned out. Did I make some decent money? Yes, of course. I was making a good six-figure every single year. But besides money, I also got insomnia and anxiety, which led to a terrible relationship with my ex and other health issues like vegetative system dysfunction. I would automatically wake up at 6:30 no matter what time I went to bed the night before and check my calendar on my phone. Even I had a clear schedule for the early morning. I would think, did I forget to put something on my calendar? Then I would start, going through my emails and text messages. And after 10 minutes of scrolling, I found nothing but couldn't go back to sleep. So you see, I had to get up. It drove me nuts because I was constantly suffering from sleep deprivation. After that, I learned to slow down. Here are a few things I would suggest. Number one is to set boundaries and time for yourself and family. Make sure to leave time for exercise, of course, because that helps reduce stress and boost endorphins and dopamine, which makes you feel happier. Number two is to prioritize your work. When I work, everything on my to-do list feels important, but I can't finish them all. So I only do the important and urgent tasks and leave everything else alone. That's a life changer, guys. Don't even bother to write down the rest. Number two is to save your money and buy real estate. Buying a house is like a forced savings. I started working in real estate in 2013 and bought my first small little apartment in 2015. But then I was a young dumb with some cash in my pocket. I didn't keep buying properties to save money. Instead, I started burning my money on cars, motorcycles, and traveling a lot, wasting the chance for compound growth. If I had continued saving and buying real estate, my life would be so different by now. Like I would have enough passive income from real estate so that I'll have more chance to enjoy family time or do something that I love, for example, going back to school or learning some new skills. So, in case you wonder, how do you choose the right place to buy properties? It's actually very simple. There's a golden rule. If a place keeps attracting high net worth or high tech talent, it's likely a good choice for real estate. And if you want to know when the price of real estate will go up, short term, look at policies like loan rates, mid-term, check economic growth, long-term, focus on population trends. Number three, start your career plan early. Whether it's becoming a partner or starting your own business, start your plan early. Working at the bottom or even mid-level jobs is the most insecure thing I've ever seen. So your goal should be own a company or at least a part of it. Number four is to plan your life. Whether it's study or work, life needs planning. For example, I was the very first among my friends and classmates in Canada to get a Canadian PR because I planned it from my freshman year. I researched what documents were needed for immigration and what work experience was required. So you see, I started from my goal and then worked backwards, okay? Based on the reverse engineer results, I prepared my resume and started looking for internship. So my college, internship, full-time job, and Canadian immigration application all went smoothly. So guys, make plans, okay? Make plans. Number five is don't care about others' opinions. When you set a goal, don't worry too much about others' opinions, even those ones you care about, because they might give you wrong advice. Like my father was telling me that I was a fool when I told him I was going to quit my corporate job and be a real estate agent in 2013. But it actually turned out to be my chance to dig my first bucket of gold. The best way to do it is to seek advice from those who have gone through what you're planning for, what you're aiming for. If you want to start a business, talk to someone who actually owns business. Number six is to always keep a learner's mindset. Never think you know it all. Like as I age, I meet more amazing people and read more books, making me feel small and in need of improvements. This mindset helps us grow and get stronger. I hope to be a lifelong learner and I hope you can be the same too. The happiness and joy from learning are far greater than what cars, alcohol parties, or games can offer. Oh, by the way, the video is now halfway through, so thank you very much for watching up to now. Please consider to smash that like and subscribe button if you find this video resonating and helpful. Now, let's continue. Number 1 is to find your love. Being given unconditional love is the greatest benefit you can ever get. My turning point of life was meeting my wife. Truly, we've never had a single fight during our entire relationship. Yes, we talk and debate on things, but it's always constructive and healthy. We support each other in all aspects of life. And for example, we read books and we grow together every single day. We even discuss our business plans together and make decisions together. To be honest with you, I've never been happier. So we push our family forward in aiming the same goals to get better every single day. This feeling is phenomenal. So friends, find your love. Number 2 is to date like you're married and be married like you're dating. Let me explain. So let's talk about date like you're married. This helps assess compatibility. In a relationship, we definitely need to evaluate each other's values, habits, financial views, and of course, parenting ideas as well if you want kids, right? This helps avoid conflicts and misunderstandings in marriage life. But now, why be married like you're dating? Because that helps lasting relationship. We can keep the romance alive with surprises, gifts, and dates, right? And of course, maintain effective communication. Like, haven't you noticed when dating, people are less likely to start fight? Most of the time, it's sweet because everyone shares their, feelings and thoughts reasonably. But when people get married, things change, right? So if we could do this after marriage, most arguments could be avoided. Also, we can keep common hobbies and activities like traveling and sports or watching movies together to increase that interaction and intimacy. Number 1, experience life as early as possible. Because there are so many temptations, right? Once you've tried them, you really realize that they're actually not that great. This helps you to settle down and focus on what's important. Like now, I have no interest in partying or gaming all night because I only care about my family and career because I partied and gamed in my early 20s. Those desires are long gone and leaving me peaceful and focused. Number 2, less friends is more. Choose them wisely. Because I am an extrovert, so I used to have a lot of friends, meeting up for sports, drinks, and clubbing every single week. But now, I only have a few of them. Because as I aged, my standards for friends have changed. Before, it was just all about fun, right? Now, there are 3 things that I look at. Number 1, is this person trustworthy? That's the most important thing. Number 2, is this person hardworking, even if he or she makes decent money? Number 3, is this person a lifelong learner? Does he or she read books? Because I hold myself to these standards and I hope my friends do too. This way, I focus on important things without wasting time on useless social life. And surprisingly, by having this lifestyle, I am now in my fastest growing phase. So for friends, my best advice is to stay away from unreliable, dishonest, selfish people who take advantage of others because they are very toxic and can harm you at crucial moments. I've been there. Like, I got scammed by a so-called friend when I was in college in Canada. And now when I look back, I was like, this guy's a total sociopath. How do we end up becoming friends? Okay, that's all for today. And thank you very much for watching. I hope these tips help you as much as they've helped me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And I will see you guys next time.